Alright guys, you're looking at the apron upside down at the moment. That's the drain hole for the oil. And it had a brass plug in it. But there's a bit of an issue with the brass plug in that it just keeps turning. It's stripped out. So we're going to make up another plug to fit. And rather than doing a knurled edge on it, we're going to put a hex drive in there that we can use an Allen key with, and it's going to be the poor man's version. I don't have a rotary broach, so I'm going to show you how we put a hex into the head of the unit we're going to make up to fit back in here. And I can flip this back up the right way, fill it up with oil, retest the pump again, and start assembling it onto the saddle. Alright, let's get up to the lathe and we'll make a start. Alright, like all jobs, I quickly knock up a quick AutoCAD sketch of what we're going to be making up. So diameter 18 head down to 9.8, which is the OD for the 1/8 BSP thread we're going to do. And as I said, we're going to do a poor man's hex drive in there for an Allen key. Alright, so I've just got a bit of black bar in here. I'll turn that down to the head diameter and get down to the shank diameter for the thread. Alright, so we finished off this little oil plug for the bottom of the apron. I thought just for something different I might have a go at bluing it. Now I've never done bluing before. I've had this solution for quite some time, the super blue. Well, the only bluing I have done is the old heat up the cherry red and dip off in old sump oil. But I've never tried any of the chemical solutions, so we're going to give it a go and we'll see how it comes up, eh? I have thoroughly cleaned this in isopropyl alcohol and cleaned that off and dried it out, so hopefully we've got a fairly good surface to work on there. And the instructions say just to use a wetted cotton wool ball. I'll bring that down a little bit, we don't need all that. And soak it in the solution, then apply it to the metal surface. So see how we go. Certainly blowing it up. You've got to give it a bit of a rub to work it in there. Right, I'll go and rinse that in some fresh water, and we'll see how we're looking, and then we can do a second application later if we want to. All right, so I'll go and get it under a tap. All right, so it's not too bad. It's probably a little bit motley. I'll go another swab, and we'll see if we can get it a bit better. That looks a bit better. Looks a bit more even now. Well, I'll go and give that another rinse, and we'll see how it looks. Righto, well that's come up really nice. I'll just put a little bit of oil over it, and rub that in. Alright, so I'm fairly happy with it. That's come up quite nice. Alright, that's ready for the seal to go on it, and ready to plug up the bottom drain hole for the apron. We're going to start getting some oil into that and get that attached up onto the saddle. Alright guys, we'll catch up with you real soon.